Scabs. But here we go.
It looks like we're in top 16, so this is winner's quarters.
Perfect. All right, well, this is going to be MPG versus the Mighty Dialga, of course. Pennsylvania versus MDVA, which I think is kind of the theme of homecomings now at this point. We've attended a lot of, yeah, honestly. And it's nice to kind of have that Philly versus MDVA like rivalry. It's rare that, you know, we beef with anybody outside of Tri-State, so it's nice to have it here, but you know, Dialga's going to have to learn how to fight against MPG, because if you know MPG, he's very tricky, and especially off of these rush cancels. But once again, I don't know how much Bayonetta experience that MPG has.
It's very, if he's able to SEI, I feel like he can do very well. I'm interested to see how pellets interact with Bayonetta, because Mega Man's inherently a very jumpy character. His aerials are very good. Bayonetta thrives off of catching jumps. If Pellet is able to stuff out 80k, it can be very, very good for MPG, but if it doesn't, it's going to be him working around like Bayonetta's threat range, because if you allow her to have that range, you have to respect it sometimes, and that's just a fact of life.
Ooh, okay, I love
He air dodged! He air dodged!
Now, first of all, just to call it off, I love the way that he's planning the witch time around the crash bomb, but unfortunately he's not going to be able to steal that stock, but it's definitely good data for next time. This first stock is not coming off so easily. We know from MPG a lot that MPG presses a lot of buttons. He doesn't press them very quickly. So stocks aren't flying just quite yet. Going to be able to get the first kick. Can't find the read after. He's trying to find the back air, which would KO, especially now.
Frame 4, that thing is extremely belligerent.
Yeah.
However, I feel, oh, he's not going to get, there it is. Once again, the crash bomber just
Dialga
barely misses.
There it is.
There it is. All right. A little bit of scuff. Dialga shaking off. He's like, all right, enough of that. And now you have Bayonetta with a lead.
Yep.
No, you don't.
11% lead. Definitely not something that MPG can make up in a very short amount of time, but so far, ABK, I feel like he's trying to find the hit, and when he finds it, it doesn't just like end it out. I mean, of course, this is a very different Bayonetta than what we saw in last game, but I feel like, you know, the gliding ABK's on the ground, going for the up, not going to be able to find it, but here it comes now, just a little bit of extra damage.
Yeah, they're kind of like scrambling. Both these characters are very finicky. They're very movement in their nature. Like you said, they're both like, MPG doesn't press buttons that often, but it's always with a reason that he does. That Fairy's going to take it off the top. Good. I don't think MPG SDI'd that correctly, unfortunately. And it's going to lead to MightyDialga taking that off the top. But like you said, MPG likes to press buttons in certain scenarios. It always has a reason, because his positioning is so good. It's going to be up to MightyDialga to invade that space. And so far, they've proven they can do very well, just because the afterburner kick just likes to call MPG out on his jumps. Yeah,
for sure. Definitely playing super well. Going to get the ABK out of the corner. Unfortunately, though, the second one's going to get caught up by the back air. MPG just trying to find the back air. This is what he's known for, kind of doing these drop down back airs off the side of the stage. But once again, Dialga really not giving him much to work with. Crash Bomb is on again. Not going to time the witch time correctly, so MPG does get the fair punish here. Can't find the dare, though. So let's see how this one's going to go. Fair, nothing quite home yet, but once again, it's kind of a standoff here. MPG has not tacked on a lot of damage, but Dialga's coming closer and closer to that stock loss.
I like the way that MPG played that. He's throwing out forward smashes to force Bayonetta to the ledge, and then he can start his ledge trapping. And you saw after that, they made a few trades. However, MPG was always in the driver's seat on this ledge. Oh, he doesn't go for the opportunity off of the missed counter from MightyDialga. He had Metal Blade in hand. He had the perfect opportunity. Can he get off this ledge? It looks like he's going to be able to, and he's going to take back center stage. Center stage in this matchup is going to be so important, because if you have Bayonetta flying around the stage and she can get back to her safe zone, but if you have MPG on the ledge with his projectiles, his battering, all he can do with his hitboxes and whatnot, it can be very scary to deal with.
Very true. Well, once again, MPG just trying to find their way back in this. Honestly, all Dialga needs is a witch time kick, or a witch time F smash, or a witch time smash attack at all, and that'll be it. They're playing it very aggressive, which I totally understand why, but against Mega Man, I don't know about all this. I mean, it may be a little bit of bias just because we know the guy, we know what he can do, but once again, playing very kind of like wild here.
Oh,
gonna be able to find the kick, and that is going to be game one going on over to MightyDialga. Looking real good so far.
That was really good, yeah. Like I said at the beginning of the set, I think it's just going to come down to MPG learning how to deal with Bayonetta's threat range. And I feel like he wasn't moving around it correctly, per se. He started to get it towards the end. He started to capitalize off of his ledge trapping over. That's where he makes his most bread. That's where he's known for being one of the best in the business as a Mega Man. He just couldn't force that situation.
He is the Mega Man when you really think about it. He really is the Mega Man to watch right now.
He's wearing Mega Man attire. He is Mega Man.
Yeah. And let me tell you guys, you folks at home, this kid shows up in the same exact outfit for every single tournament we would know. But anyway, once again,
how much do you think the water cost in his house is? Just complete washing that sweatshirt over and over again.
Yeah, no, the same drip. But once again, MPG going to come out of the gate a little bit stronger this time, but here comes Dialga, going to be able to find, of course, the kicks up, looking real good. Nice conversion there.
Absolutely, and now MPG has him on the ledge. Really good job stuffing out that jump, and this is where you see MPG start to get a little bit very, very technical. You see the rush cancel, you see the leaf shields, which he hadn't been using that much, and it's calling out the jumps from Bayonetta. If he can get to Bayonetta first and force her to not jump, he just slowly force her into the corner, and then he's doing really well. Going for the Z-drop cancel into the grab, but he converts off of it with the sight, like with a forward smash. It's the character mastery on this guy that makes him so fun to watch. Any little accident that he could come up with could lead to a stock, and MightyDialga can also do that in spades. Count witch timing, and then you get a flash tech.
Oh god, here we go. The Saw Blade footstool into the leaf shield percent. Didn't do too much, but we know once again that sometimes Mega Man can just stack on a lot of damage very quickly. Here we go, though.
I feel like it's a lot of mental damage more than anything else.
It definitely is a lot of mental damage. I mean, it's definitely a little bit of kind of like a shockwave. You're like, oh my god, what did I get hit by? Okay, down air, not going to be able to spike, though. Up throw is going to be the pick. I like how he's just kind of retreating F-smashing because he knows and he realizes that Dialga is playing very aggressive on the come-in. So he's trying to find a way to just, you know, punish him for playing super aggressive.
Yeah, like Bayonetta has two routes of approach. You can approach from the ground.
He's gone.
No, he's not.
Wow.
Okay, he DI'd that round. All right. But like you said, MightyDialga has like two lanes of approach. You have from the ground and you have like in short hop range. Basically, his forward smash and his Saw Blade is covering one of those options, and he's just reacting to see if he bites on the second one.
Very true.
And
fair,
force
though.
him back.
Yeah, fair, though. Going to come right on in and take the second stock for Dialga. Here comes MPG, though, getting a little aggressive. The back air is not going to sweet spot, though, so this gives Dialga another chance to get an edge guard here.
I don't agree with that.
Yeah, I feel like the smash attacks have been a little bit misspaced from Dialga, and I feel like this gives MPG some time to, you know, collect himself and get a little bit set up in his mind.
I wonder if that's like a form of conditioning that we're going to see later in this set, because it seems like so blatantly obvious that a forward smash doesn't seem like it would work.
Yeah.
So maybe there's some genius behind the madness. We're waiting to see it. But Mega Man at 173%, this character is essentially at like 10 because this character doesn't die.
For too. Isn't that the crazy part? 173 max rage back air is actually going to kill Bayonetta at 70.
That boy is made of metal and he has the power to find it. Jeez.
Yep, for sure.
That back air is made with bad intentions
made
in
with
mind.
Love, honestly. Love for the Mega Man series.
Love and war.
All right, well, it is Game 3. I still believe we are in best of 3 territory. This tournament has been flying. Shout out to File and Gen 10 for popping off, because I was worried that we would be out of here by midnight.
No.
And we're going to be out of here.
It's like 6:45.
It's almost like 8 o'clock, I think. Or it's almost 7 o'clock.
Yeah.
Jeez, wow. Shout out to File, man. If you guys aren't coming out to Homecoming every month or every other month or whenever they're held, because I know we work around like some glitches and some pounds and stuff, you guys should definitely be coming out.
Oh, wait, this is an MBR team kill. I just realized.
Yeah, it is a Nevermore team kill.
No way.
You guys should be coming out. Anyway, we're going to Battlefield. I feel like I've seen more Battlefield now than I've seen ever before. Maybe that's a regional thing for us, but I feel like we always see small Battlefield, but now we're seeing the regular one, and MPG just going to tack on about 65% in the first 15 seconds.
That's the Bayonetta tax, honestly.
Yeah, welcome.
I feel like, I don't know who Battlefield is good for here. That was mastery of the Leaf Shield. That was crazy. But Battlefield is inherently a very scrunched stage. It's very small. It forces interaction. And I feel like that's good for Bayonetta because her close quarter combat is so good.
Yep.
Like, MPG has the fair, he has the pellets, but they have to have like timing, positioning, and reaction.
Yeah.
Bayonetta needs less of that. And I feel like that inherently is a good counter pick for MightyDialga in this sense.
Very true. Well, MPG, just like Game 1, is going to have to find these openings being at almost death percent himself. So here we go, though. Going to be the kicks. Going to air dodge right through the bullets at this point. And Crash Bomb is on, but once again, it's going to be all Dialga getting the witch time off of the Crash Bomb.
I feel like we saw... Oh, no, you can't be air dodging in again. No, characters with short Yukins, they're always looking for the roll in. Shotos, Luigi, and Mega Man, they see you roll in, they're like, all right, 80%, you're done, so.
Good night. right, here we go, though. Dialga going to be able to, once again, just stack on a little bit of damage. It's looking a lot closer than stock 1. So I like how Dialga's taking their time. I mean, you have to versus this character. You go in all kind of whimsy, and then all of a sudden, like, you know, we saw in the beginning of the game, it's going to be 85%. Back air is going to connect here, going for the dash in, but MPG going to be able to spot it out. But cannot get boots to ground right now. Yellow.
Dialga is doing such a good job of picking their battles. Like you said, if they're not like in a good position, they'll ABK back to center stage and they'll reset.
True.
Because in that area, I forgot how potent of a combo starter that Bayonetta up is. Frame 6, very good, and like MPG is forced to like miss space a little bit just to get around those platforms. That was such a good counter. It's such a good counter pick coming out. The forward throw is not going to take it just yet, but you know what, Will? A very strong tipper back air at 183% off stage. You are donezo.
You know what's kind of crazy? We know MPG, right? And what we say in Philly for MPG is that he's known for these edge guards and kind of the drop-off back air, and we're seeing Dialga do it too with it.
He's like, you know what? I can do it too. You are not special.
Yeah, it looks good, though. Once again, Dialga playing this pressure game. Absolutely insane. Beautiful reverse up air, but here we go.
Goodness.
Up to the top. MPG, will you live? You will not. And this is going to be a 2-1 heading on over to MDBA's very own VGBootCamp as Delaware Philly's very own MPG now falls to loser's bracket.
And I think he was the #1 seed today, I want to say.
Yeah,
MPG
he was.
So he's definitely going to be a menace in loser's bracket. So he does have that extra opportunity to make it back. However, I do believe that's going to do it for
you.
For me.
You'll see me in like a block and a half. We're actually going to be throwing it on over to Rain and Nerf with the flower power. I love their outfits.
They love coordinating stuff. Yeah, it's awesome.
It's what you do. Anyway, make sure you guys stay tuned. I'm Lyric. You'll see me for top 6. That's Yellow. Make sure you guys follow him, up-and-coming commentator from Kansas and, of course, Philly. And we'll be right back.